Now we are going to see the plot overview of Marian Engel's novel Beer. The protagonist of this novel is Lou. She lived near her working place only. She had the strange habit of loving old and shabby things. Her job is to catalog maps and manuscripts. She loved her job. But she struggled hard to focus without light, and so she wished to escape from her present working place. At that time only she came to know she will be given a job to catalog library materials in the estate of Colonel Jocelyn Carey in Carey Island Estate. So the novel begins here. There is an island called Carey Island, and it is owned by Colonel Jocelyn Carey. Only 4 years ago, it has been found that from the materials available in that estate, we can trace the early settlement of Carey Island. Lou came to know about how Colonel chose this island by reading it in a book. During his military service, the Colonel wished to live in an island, so he opened an atlas of the New World. Closing his eyes, he picked out Carey Island with a pin. His relatives refused to come, and so he lived with his second son on that island for the rest of his life after his retirement. When he was 90 years old, he died. Now Lou is going to make a research and discover those years on Carey Island. The institute has assigned one more duty to Lou. She has to inspect the property this summer. So on 15th May, she started to Carey Island. Mr. Dixon, the director, has arranged everything for her. She can reach this island only with the help of boat. So Homer Campbell comes to pick her up with his son Sim. His son is only 14 or 15 years old. He is very loquacious man. That means he is very talkative. As she has to live alone in this Carey Island, this Homer taught her how to operate this motorboat, and he instructed her to keep it dry, clean, and keep its gas can full. Homer describes the house that she is going to live in. From that we understand he has love for that place. But there are no electric lights in that house. Only with the help of 2 gas lights she has to live. She reached this house only at night. When she entered the house, Homer asked whether she was informed of the beer. Lord Byron was the first colonel. It was he who wished to have a beer in the house. There is a woman called Lucy Leroy. She is 100 years old. This lady only looked after this beer after Colonel's death. But after her departure, no one is there to look after this beer. It is living only in the back of the house, in the original log house. So it is her duty to look after the beer and feed it with water and food till she stays there. But Lou does not like pet animals. So here we are going to see the transformation in the character of Lou after encountering beer in this novel. Homer instructed her not to be friendly with that beer immediately before the beer knows her. So he instructed her to treat that beer like a dog. After coming to this octogenal house, she feels that it is her kingdom. And the idea of loneliness itself gives her pleasure. And the idea of the beer adds more pleasure to her. The next morning, she wished to have a look at that beer. She felt that it could give her a good company. The next morning, she went to have a look at that beer. She understood that the size of the beer was not big. Its eyes are small and sad. It is not fierce. She scooped dry food from the sack into the basin, and she gave some pail of water also. She felt that it is not a handsome beast. She whispered to the beer, "Who and what are you?" But that bear doesn't show any response, it merely closed its eyes. So remember, she felt that it was not a handsome beast. Then she started communicating with the bear, asking, "Who and what are you?" So the communication with the bear started. That day, Homer comes. In the broad daylight, she could see Homer's appearance. He is a man with a shrewd face. He has false teeth and broken veins in his cheeks. And he informed her that she has to eat only turnips and cabbages because those vegetables are available in that island. And then he talked about the bear. He said that the bear may look like a human being, but it is not a human. Remember that. Don't go soft with that. He instructed her. But she expressed her desire of going with that bear for swimming. But Homer advised her that it is a heavy animal and it is weighing 600 pounds. It may kill her. He advised her not to do that. Then he describes how that Lucy Leroy takes that bear to the kitchen and sit and talk with it for hours. And then he was about to say something, then he stopped himself. Again he warned her, saying, "It had been chained for so many years. So if you let him loose, he may kill you." Then she worked quickly in her typewriter. She continues to arrange the books maintained by that Carrie's descendants. When she was arranging that books, she notices bit papers falling from those books. One such bit paper carries the description of the body parts of bear. It describes how it is carnivorous, frugivorous, tail short, and then brain and nervous system fairly developed, claws are only for digging, and senses are acute, and there are some cylindrical bones similar to man's than those of other animals. So such description are given, and one description about the tongue also it is given, as it has the tongue is longitudinal groove. The next day the same thing happened. She fed that animal, fed that bear, and then she started her work. And at that time she heard a strange sound from that bear. She noticed that Lucy Leroy, that old Indian woman, has arrived, and she ran towards her. To Lou, this Lucy Leroy informed her that it is a good bear. It is like you. It has all the body parts like you. And then she left. After her departure, Lou began to laugh, looking at the bear. She felt that bear is also laughing at her. From this we can understand Lou began to feel that it is also like a human being. The previous day there was snow falling. She felt that the bear seemed to be like a fur coat. The next morning she admired the warmth of the sun. She wanted the bear also experience the same. So she led him into the water, unhooking the chain from the post. It sat in the water. Now Lou goes near the bear and takes a scoop of water with her hands and pours it over him. She found an old brush and she carried him. So now she feels like a mother. Then she resumed her work. There came a long holiday weekend. In the island she noticed some pennants of smoke arising from the nearby islands. She felt that she had been invaded because she had been very happy with the bear, enjoying that loneliness. But smoke from other islands made her felt invaded. One fisherman waved at her when he was fishing, but she pretended as if she didn't notice him because she disliked human company. She wanted to be alone with the bear, enjoying that loneliness in the lonely island. Then in all the morning she worked. In the afternoon she spent time with the beer only. To enjoy the liquid existence, she took the beer into the water, and that beer sat like a baby. So the mother-baby relationship continues here. One evening, she took supper outside near the beer. The beer sat too close to her. At the end of the chain, it could come and sit too near to her. She gets tensed. One day when she was typing, she had a strange sound from the beer. She was shocked to hear that strange sound. She felt that the beer is a man. She couldn't concentrate herself in her typing work. Then she reminds herself that the beer is a wild animal. She allowed the beer to sit in her room. But before sleeping, she sent it to its place. The beer has the habit of staring at her. She wonders, what does he think? She too stared at the beer with respect and with fear. She thinks of Lucy Leroy's relationship with that beer because he knows his way upstairs. The next day it rained heavily, and so she didn't allow that beer to enter into her house because his yard was a sea of mud. The next day, when the rain stopped, she went down to the river. She notices swallows, fish and frog, and she admires them. The next day, when she took the beer to the river, the beer also imitated her, clapping her hands, slapping the water with his paw. Then it began to lick her back. She was frightened, and so she ran towards her house with the beer and tied it to that place. And then she recalled the incident that happened in her life. One good man turned out to be a bad man. She linked that man with the beer because of her fright and flight. Then she diverted her mind into the book. At that time also one paper floating out from the book. That bit paper carries the details about the bear. The bear is the king of beasts. The hunters who kill that bear must live 3 days alone because they are considered to be unclean because of killing the king of beasts. Then she realized that the bear is harmless. It was the way of bear playing with her. And then the hunters hunting the bears, that thought comes to her mind. That baiting the bear shocks her. Then she prays God to keep it safe from harm. She realized that she had not prayed for years, but now she prays for bear.